There's a quick video about how I do two-sided machining for a neck blank, for a neck. I use these V-bits just as a XY locator. You can see here I have this XY here. So I have a program that will cut my these dowel pin holes basically in a line tangent to my stock, and then one on the bottom. So if I set my XY right here, then these lines are tangent to my X and Y. So I can put this stock here. So basically what I do is, if I'm going to start from scratch, I will just use this to run up and scribe in this line, and that'll be my X and Y. And then so that I'm zero here, then I'll run this program to make these dowel holes. So then I have basically I'm zeroed here, and then if I put this here, I'm at my zero. So that's cool. But then I have to flip the stock over at some point. So what I do is I make sure that my stock is slightly oversized on the Z and also on the X and Y, so that it's slightly oversized on this side and slightly oversized on the bottom. So on my first operation, which is always always the top of the neck, because I'm going to do the truss rod, I bring in the stock so it's just a slight tiny bit over on the bottom of the Y mark here. So then I do my operations, which is basically just the truss rod, and I put in carbon fiber rods and a couple other little things, but I'm not doing a whole lot. But and I make sure that I have it a little bit oversized on the Z. So then I also do a face pass so that the stock, because I'm zeroing to right here, I'm zeroing to the wasteboard, so that the stock is exactly the right thickness. And the last thing I do is run a 2D contour on this side and on the bottom. So I come down here and zip this and zip this, and I do it in like a slow multiple step downs, just to make sure that I'm not putting any extra pressure on it, because I want that to be super accurate. So when I'm done, I face this edge, and I face this edge. So the stock is exactly the right thickness, and it's the right width and length. So then I put my pin back in, and I flip this like that. And now, because I surface this edge and this edge, then when I'm on my dowel pins, I'm exactly where I want to be, right? So everything is, yeah, my flip should be perfect. One thing that I'm going to change is that I used to make this the bottom of the neck and this the top of the neck, but there's a lot more sensitive stuff on the top of the neck for me as far as my neck joint and the top of the truss rod. And I did have one where maybe I wasn't paying attention, and I think the board was maybe just kicked slightly, like, I don't know if I didn't have it located well, but my truss rod slot was out of alignment. So going forward, I'm going to actually make the top of the neck here where all my sensitive stuff is, because if the truss rod slot's a little bit out of alignment down here, it really doesn't matter, but I do want it to be centered here. But that is how I do my neck flip.